Hi, everybody. So recently, I rewatched a movie that was based on a true story, and like many movies based on a true story, it was very inspirational and brought me to tears, even for the second time around. So, without giving too much detail about it, um, it was a story about a high school teacher who was also a baseball coach, and he had been coaching a losing team for the last 3 or 4 years. However, this season he had a group of boys that were incredibly talented and had a lot of ability and skill, yet lacked confidence and really belief in themselves. And like any great coach, he encouraged them and said, I wish you could see what I see in you. And I wish you could see your potential and your ability, that you can do anything if you just believed in yourselves. And so the team made a wager with him because you see, the coach, Coach Morris, had made it to the minor leagues many years before as a pitcher, and it was his dream as a little boy to pitch in the big leagues. However, an injury ended his career early and he never made it to the majors. So one night, one of his players, who happened to be the catcher, saw him pitching against the fences because you see, Mr. Morris loved pitching, and for the last 15 or 16 years, for a few times a day during the week, he would just pitch by himself because he loved it. And he would pitch against the fences. He had nobody catching his balls. And his catcher saw him and said, "Hey, coach, it would be better if you had somebody at the other end catching those balls for you." And when he started pitching to him, his catcher realized, my goodness, this man has heat. He can pitch. So the wager was, "Coach, if we start winning and we make it to the championship, you have to try out for the majors. You have to try out for the big leagues." So the coach took the bet. He didn't know what was going to come of it. But like many of us, I think we are more inspired to win and succeed for someone else. And that's exactly what these boys did. They made it to the championship. And as they were celebrating, they high-fived him and said, "Coach, now it's your turn." So Coach Morris went out and he tried out for the big leagues. When everyone else was retiring, he was a rookie because guess what? He got drafted and he played in the big leagues for 2 seasons. So here's my message to you. Some of us out there, we have some skills and talents and potential that are untapped. And I want to encourage you to go out there and step out in faith and show the world what you have. Some of us need to encourage people in our lives who have those skills and talents and who just need that extra encouragement, because oftentimes we excel and we rise above because of the belief of other people. So I encourage us to be one of those two, if not both, to someone today or to yourself. Because in my economy, you either win or you learn. You see, Coach Morris pitched because he loved it. For the last 15 or 16 years, it was his passion. And every day that he pitched, he got better and better, unbeknownst to him. In fact, when he was drafted, he was pitching almost 10 to 12 miles per hour faster than he'd ever pitched in his life 15 years later. So, today, I encourage you to show the world your gifts, your talents, your potential, or to be an encouragement to someone who has those gifts that the world needs to see. So go out there and win or learn. The choice is yours.